As Nigerians continue to face a very difficult economic situation in the country, insurance experts have urged Nigerians to consider investing in insurance policy to safeguard their lives and property. This advice was given recently during the 46th Annual General Meeting of Veritas Kapital Assurance in Abuja. CTV News was there.
From various parts of the country, these stockbrokers, shareholders, and regulatory bodies are gathered here at the corporate headquarters of Veritas Kapital Assurance PLC for the 46th Annual General Meeting AGM. The AGM provided an opportunity for the insurance company to appraise her performances in the areas of profitability and payment of claims.
We are putting strategies in place as the new policies of this new government come in place, and we identify the agri policies. We'll find a proper place like we did ourselves 2, 3, 4 years ago under the ADP to situate ourselves to be able to generate money for the company. You cannot be a reliable insurance company if you don't pay your claims promptly. So what we are looking at as a company is to figure out what are the disruptive and unconventional ways we can face claims and the underwriting process. These are the things that we're looking at with regards trying to change the way that we're approaching our insurance business. You know, modernizing our legacy landscape is what we really need to do. If we don't do that, we'll be left behind. So we're trying to run a leaner, trimmer, similar process where it's incorruptible as much as possible, that can make sure that we guide against writing even premiums for businesses that will be unprofitable, to be honest with you. So those are the things we're looking at. The industry itself has issues of corporate care, climate change, connected underwriting. All those things are things that we're looking at as a company, and that's why we have the various committees that are looking at them. So we use that to enhance our strategy. Our strategy document is a live document. So if we come with a strategy document for the year 2023, and government changes, and government says, no, petrol is no longer subsidized, and government says, I want to collapse the exchange rate, that will have an effect on the business. So whatever strategy we had, for instance, for the year 2023, has been affected by the micro and economic changes that are being put in place by the government. It is incumbent upon us now to adapt and be nimble enough to now adapt our businesses to join that system and find a way to grow from it.
We're also looking in the area of micro-agric. So in trying to diversify our portfolio, because Anchor Borrowers program, there's a lull in the Anchor Borrowers program. I'm not even so sure whether the next government, would, also embark on that program. So we're also looking at diversifying into micro-agri. So these are some of the things that we're doing.
Some of the shareholders see the annual general meeting as an opportunity to advise Nigerians to pick up insurance policies to forestall loss of life and properties, especially in these difficult economic realities of Nigeria.
With the kind of strategy that we have put in place this year, which we believe the results, even though the results are already coming in, but we believe that we will have stronger results next year. And so we hope that we will declare dividends next year.
You see, because of the economic situation of the country, the people who are at the grassroots are the ones who really need insurance. Because you see, the people who are the wealthy people, people who are wealthy, right, they can still afford to, when they suffer losses, they can still afford, to get themselves back, to cover all those losses, to cover their losses. They can still afford to, take care of their losses. But the people who are at the grassroots, because of the economic situation, it might be difficult for them, to get themselves back to the position that they were.
It's a clarion call for Nigerians to embrace insurance. We have seen collapsed buildings and so on like that. If those buildings are insured, you will discover that people's life also will be insured. And once accident like that happens, people will resort to claim. So for us, we are employing people to embrace insurance as a guarantee for safety in times of any accident.
Why Nigeria should? Insurance is very, very good, and it's a sensitive area for Nigerians. So many things, death, loss of goods, loss of property. When you insure anything, that means you have hope.
Actually, it is only here in Nigeria that people don't know the value of insurance. In other crimes, the insurance is one of the backbone of any economy. Why is that? every material, every house is being insured. But here in Nigeria, because of the negative perception an average Nigerian feel about insurance, that's why this is not happening.
My message to Nigerians, they should exercise patience. Removing subsidy is the right thing, but we have to suffer. That suffering we are going to face will be in a short time. My reason is that the subsidy the government is paying in billions of naira. It will go to certain peoples. But if they remove subsidy, they do some other infrastructure, such as road, agriculture, project and whatever, and they come and increase salary of staff and the welfare of Nigerians, we will see a lot of changes.
Insurance business is a good business. It's a business that every Nigerian must invested in, especially, you know we have different type of insurance business. We have insurance policy, we have insurance business, but in the literary terms, it is very good for someone to at least invest his money in the insurance company.
In Abuja, Tony Abba, CTV News.